Welcome to Force Within, where we're helping you find your motivation through your love of Star Wars. I'm Mike, and today we're talking about Star Wars Rebels. It's episode 8 of season 3, and it's called Last Cargo, and we get to see Mon Mothma. It was a great episode, I thought. First, let's talk about Mon Mothma. I just mentioned her. So I thought they did a really good job of writing the character. It was very consistent. We got to see Mon Mothma a little bit in Lost Stars, and she seemed to come across as somebody who was very supportive. And even just seeing her walking the injured pilot into the Ghost once they were starting to evacuate, I thought that automatically just sort of connected with her role in Lost Stars and what she did there. The book, great book, by the way, you should definitely check it out. Let's also talk a little bit about the suspense. I mean, we know Hera, because of Rogue One, we know Hera is going to survive, and we know Mon Mothma is going to survive. Obviously, she's been in several movies after this time period. So I thought they did a great job of actually creating some suspense. I mean, the fact that they escaped the nebula, they're on the other side of the nebula, and these two Star Destroyers show up, and it's just basically the Ghost. It really, it just leaves you, I was just kind of baffled. Like, how are they going to get out of this? Is an entire Rebel fleet going to show up to rescue them? And I thought that, the Y-Wing shooting the photon torpedoes or proton torpedoes into the nebula was actually a pretty cool way for them to escape. So some actual suspense in a episode where you just know like two of the major characters are going to survive. I also thought there was some great character development for Ezra. The fact that he's now, he's quite a good pilot. I know I listened to the Collider review on Star Wars Rebels every week, and they were sort of saying that, Ezra shouldn't be really taking over when Gold Leader's there. Like, he's a veteran, and I would say that maybe Gold Leader isn't a veteran yet, right? Like, it's early in the rebellion, so maybe this is one of those experiences where, he becomes the Gold Leader that leads people into the trenches on the Death Star and A New Hope. So I think, I thought it was really cool to see Ezra come into his own. Really, the last couple episodes, Ezra hasn't done much. There hasn't been a lot that he's done, so it was good. I thought it was great to see him stick out. Plus, it was character development for him and Gold Leader. So that's about it. Any nitpicky things? I really thought this was a great episode. So that's it. Just my top 3. I would love you guys to check out my Train Like a Jedi series. So on the outro, you can click on the video there. You can also head over to forcewithin.net. If you're someone who lacks motivation, please check out my 3 steps to mastering stress like a Jedi. That's really going to help you out. Don't be a slave to your emotions. Develop the determination to live an intentional life. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you. Please consider subscribing, checking out my Jedi Train Like a Jedi series. Maybe check out a recent video, or down in the video description, you will find several links to my website, including a table of contents of all the Train Like a Jedi series.